So finding a seat, sitting either cross-legged or legs stretched out in front of you. You may want a block for later in our practice. And finding your way to a seat where your spine can be nice and tall. Expanding from the seat all the way to the sky, the crown of the head. And closing your eyes and tuning in to this physical being that you are. Feeling your hands resting on your legs. The breath moving the body. As you deepen the breath, and feel yourself for a moment, instead of breathing the air, feel the air breathing you. So this expanse of space and air around you, feel it breathing you, coming in and exiting your body from a larger place. A larger entity, the air interacting with you. Two more breaths here. Really feeling into the physicality, your breath, your body. Nice. And then gently opening your eyes, bringing your arms by your sides. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up and look up. Exhale, float the arms out and down and look down. Again, inhale, sweep the arms out and up, looking up. Exhale, out and down, looking down. Continuing with your breath. One more time. And then inhale, lifting the arms up again, interlacing the hands above the head, rolling the hands so the palms are facing up towards the sky and pressing up, bringing the upper arms in towards your ears. Nice elongation through the sides of the body. Through the arms. One more inhale. And then exhale, bending the elbows, bring the interlaced hands to the back of the head. Keeping the elbows wide. Exhaling here, and then inhale, broadening the elbows, looking up, leaning back into the hands, and then exhale, drop the chin, elbows come forward. Rounding. Inhale, lifting. Expanding shoulder blades, sliding together. Exhale, coming forward, rounding. Inhale. Exhale, coming forward. Two more times with your breath. And then with your next inhale, release the arms, expanding them back up to the sky again. And exhale, side bend over to the right, stretching long through the left side. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, side bend, left. Inhale, back up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. And exhale, left. Inhale up, stay lifted. And exhale, wrist circles, float your arms out and down. Interlacing your hands behind your back, roll your shoulders. Inhale, lift, arms, heart, and gaze. Exhale here, and 2 more deep breaths, sliding the shoulders down the back. One more inhale. And as you exhale, release, bringing your hands in front of you and walking out, stretching out from the low back and hips. With your next inhale, coming back in, let's switch the cross of the legs. Bringing the arms out and up again, inhale. And then exhale, pressing the hands out so that they're coming straight out from the shoulders. And then begin to shift side to side, pressing out through one hand and then the other, feeling your core, your side body muscles engage as you shift side to side. Nice. And then coming back to center, and then begin to circle the hands like you're polishing windows on either side of you. Strong arms, strong shoulders. And going back the other way, reversing the direction. Nice. With your next inhale, reaching the arms back up to the sky. And exhale, wrist circles. Float your arms out and down. This time letting your arms just rest by your sides. Inhale, roll the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, out the mouth, down the back. Again, inhale. Exhale, down. One more time. Nice, letting the arms relax, shoulders soften. Inhale, reaching through the crown of the head. Exhale, drop the chin to the chest. Inhale, roll the right ear to the right shoulder. Exhale, back down to the heart. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, heart. Inhale, right. Exhale, heart. Inhale, left. And exhale, heart. One more time, each side. And then bringing the head back to center, bringing the hands out in front of you and walking forward, stretching out from the low back and hips. Deep breaths. With your next inhale, walking back in, sitting up and stretching your legs straight out in front of you, bouncing out your knees, rolling your feet around. Nice. From here, we'll come to hands and knees. Feel free to put your blanket underneath your knees if you'd like. hands underneath the shoulders with the fingers spread really wide, really activating those hands, pressing down through the base of the index finger or the thumb. If you want to take your wrists out of it, you can come to fists or down onto your forearms, maybe on blocks if you have those. Knees underneath the hips or a little bit wider. Take an inhale here. Exhale, round the spine, gazing towards your belly button. Inhale, tilt the pelvis, let the motion slide up the spine, belly drops, head lifts. Exhale, rounding back. Inhale, lifting. Moving with your breath, you can close your eyes if you'd like, feeling into the fluidity of your spine. The next time you come to a cow pose, curl the toes under and press back to a down dog, bending one knee deeply and then the other, stretching through the backs of the legs, melting your heart towards your toes. Getting warmed up for a little flow. Tuning into this body vessel as you come to stillness in your down dog. Taking a moment to just enjoy the stillness, the stretch, the presence with yourself. And with your next inhale, bend your knees deeply, look up past your hands, send your sit bones back behind you a little bit more. Deep breaths here. Feel that stretch in your spine. With your next inhale, step, walk, or jump to the top of your mat. And exhale, hang in a forward fold. Soft. And shake your head, yes, 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 and no, no, no. Relaxing your neck and shoulders. And with your next inhale, ragdoll, unless you have osteoporosis in which you're going to flat back reverse swan dive. Coming up to find yourself standing, rolling your shoulders to your ears. Exhale out the mouth, down the back. I might have my head cut off. Inhale, lifting shoulders. Exhale down. One more time. Nice. Placing your block at the top of your mat. We'll be using it in just a moment. Finding Tadasana pose, mountain pose, feet hip width apart, spreading the toes really wide, pressing them down into the floor. Soft knees lifted, heart. Pull the chin back slightly. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, bend the knees, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale down, place the hands, step the right foot back behind you, high or low lunge. Staying up on the ball of the back foot if you're in a high lunge. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Breathing here, strong base. With your next inhale, lifting that back knee. If you've dropped it, we're going to pivot the heel to the floor and come to a warrior two. So bringing that left foot more towards the middle of the mat, aligning left heel with right arch. If you were to draw a line there, and then pulling back through the right ribs. So you're stacked hips, shoulders. And looking out over the left hand, sinking down a little bit more. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, reverse warrior, dropping the right arm, lifting the left. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, side angle pose, dropping the left forearm to the thigh, reaching long through the the right arm, staying here. With your next inhale, coming back up, lengthening through that front leg, left leg. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, reach as far as you can with the left arm, and then windmill the arms around. And you might find your block, placing your hand on your block inside the left foot, reaching the right arm up to the sky, and really rotating the ribs up. And you can drop the right hip forward. So we're turning this into a bit of a twist. This is not the traditional way to do triangle pose, but I find it's more beneficial, especially for women. We need a little more space in the hips. One more inhale here. And then looking down at the floor, moving the block to the outside of the left foot and a little bit in front of it. And we're going to bring right hand to the right hip, bending into the left knee and hopping forward until we're lifted up with that right leg. Left hand on the block, and you can position that wherever you need to. The block, you can move it. Might knock you off center. But balancing here, and then becoming light in your attachment to the block. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, stepping back, coming back to a lunge. You can drop that back knee if you'd like. Good job. An inhale here, and then exhale, touch the mat. Beautiful. Step back, down dog. Exhale here. With your next inhale, pulling forward to a plank pose. Holding here, you can drop your knees if you'd like. Strong core. With your next inhale, press back to a down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, lift right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it through top of the mat. High or low lunge, finding your balance. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, touch the mat. Inhale, step forward, top of the mat. Exhale, hang forward, fold. Soft knees, inhale, sweep the arms out and up, standing all the way up. Palms pressed together, exhale, hands to the heart. I'm just gonna move this over here so I'll be ready to face you again. So in between our little flows here, we're gonna come to a chair pose. So feet about hip width apart, soft knees, sitting back, lifting the arms up, peel the core, engage. Strong legs. We're going to do a round of ha breaths here. So palms facing down towards the floor. Take an inhale and press down. Two more. Inhale, up, expanding. And exhale, float the arms out and down, coming back to the top of your mat. Making sure I'm still in the frame here. Hands to the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, bend the knees, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back, hands to the shins. Exhale down, place the hands, step the left foot back behind you, high or low lunge. Finding your balance. Feel free to drop that back knee if you'd like. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Sliding shoulder blades down the back. Strong base, strong legs. Deep breath supporting you. And if your back knee is dropped to the floor, lift it up, and we're gonna pivot that heel to the floor, opening into a warrior two, walking that right foot more towards the middle of the mat. So the legs are aligned. Bending a little deeper into the right knee, pulling the ribs back slightly so they stack over the hips. Nice, looking out over the right hand. Take an inhale here. Exhale, drop the left arm, lift the right, reverse warrior. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side angle pose, reaching long through the left arm. Staying here for a couple breaths. With your next inhale, coming back up, lengthening through the right leg. And as you exhale, shifting forward and then windmilling the arms around. Maybe you just let your hand rest on your leg or just hand to the inside of the leg using your core. Otherwise, placing the hand on the block inside the right foot, expanding up with the left arm. You can drop the left hip forward and then rotate the ribs up, turning the triangle pose into more of a twist. One more breath here. And then moving the block in the right hand to the outside. I should go back so I'm in your frame. To the outside of the right foot, and in front of it, bringing the left hand down to the left hip, bending into the right knee and hopping forward. So you can lift the left leg up into the air. Balancing here, strong body supported by strong breath. Tuning in to this gratitude for yourself. Nice. And getting light from the block, we're going to step back to to a lunge. You can drop your knee if you'd like. And expanding up here. And then dropping the hands down, pressing back, down dog. Deep breath here. Pulling forward, plank pose, holding. You can drop your knees if you'd like. And with your next inhale, press back, down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it through top of the mat, high or low lunge. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale, touch the mat. Inhale, step forward, top of the mat. Exhale, hang, forward fold. Soft knees. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, standing all the way up. We're going to keep the arms lifted, sitting down into a chair pose. Inhale here, and we'll begin breath, building some more warmth. Two more. Inhale up. Expanding, exhale, swan dive forward. It doesn't matter how you're positioned on your mat right now. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, standing all the way up. Palms pressed together, move the feet a little wider away from each other and coming down towards a squat. So you might just rest your elbows on your knees, or you can come down all the way to the floor. You might need to adjust your feet, might have a little snap, crackle, pop in the knees. And lengthening the spine as you're sitting down into a squat. And from here, releasing down and bringing your block with you. Coming down onto your back, hugging your knees into your chest, rocking a little side to side. And then placing both feet on the floor, hip width apart, in close to the body. And if you've put something underneath your head, you may want to remove it for just a moment. We're going to do a little bridge flow here, and then bring in the block. So with your next inhale, press strongly into your feet, lifting your hips up towards the sky. Exhale, lowering back down. Again, inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lowering down. One more time, and we're going to hold it. If you would prefer to do a full wheel pose, if you feel warmed up enough, you can come into a full back bend. So lifting up as you're ready. One more inhale. And the exhale, lowering back down. Popping, popping. And then one more time, we're going to inhale, lifting up, using the block, sliding it underneath your sacrum, the base of your spine. Letting yourself just melt into the block. So you're welcome to just stay here, feel your pelvis relaxing and releasing into the block. If you'd like to go further, you can lift your legs up into the air, coming into more of an inversion, which is calming to the nervous system. Closing the eyes wherever you choose to be here. One more inhale. And as you exhale, bringing the legs back down to the floor. Inhale, lifting up off the block, sliding it out from underneath you. Exhale, coming down to the mat. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees falling out to either side, hands to the low belly. Close the eyes again. And breathe so deeply down to that pelvic bowl. Beautiful belly rising and falling. You soften and release here. Passive hip opening. Let's take 2 letting go breaths. Deep inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Nice. Inhale, scoop your knees up, hugging them into your chest. And rocking a little side to side. And placing the feet on the floor, scooting the hips a couple inches over to the right, laying them back down. Extend the left leg long. Inhale, bring the right knee in towards the chest, holding onto it with the left hand. And as you exhale, guide the leg over to the left. Stretching the right arm out to T. Nice. Letting go twist here. Let's take 2 letting go breaths. With your next inhale, unwind. Come back to center, realign the spine. And shifting the hips a little over to the left, stretching right leg out long. Inhale, bring left knee in, holding onto it with the right hand. And as you exhale, guide the leg over to the right, stretching out through the left arm, dropping the left shoulder towards the floor. Two letting go breaths. With your next inhale, unwind. Come back to center, realigning the spine. Hug the knees into the chest. Let the knees come away from each other. Reach through the inside of the knees. Grab onto the outside of the feet or the ankles for a happy baby pose. Rocking a little side to side here if you'd like. If there's any final poses you'd like to find before coming to Shavasana, feel free. Otherwise, stretching out long on your back. Perhaps a blanket under your head or your knees. Sliding shoulder blades down the back. Relaxing the jaw and the eyeballs in their sockets. Sinking into stillness. Being right here with yourself. Back to the surface of your body. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And as you're ready, bend one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor. And come to rest over on your right side. Taking a breath here. And keeping your eyes closed and your attention internal. Gently press your way up to find a seat. Sitting with your eyes closed, allow these words by Padraig O Tauma to wash over you. This is a poem called How to Be Alone. It all begins with knowing nothing lasts forever, so you might as well start packing now. But in the meantime, practice being alive. There will be a party where you feel like nobody's paying you attention. And there will be a party where attention's all you'll get. What you need to do is know how to talk to yourself between these parties. And again, there will be a day, a decade, where you won't fit in with your body, even though you're in the only body you're in. You'll need to control your habit of forgetting to breathe. Remember when you were younger and you practiced kissing on your arm? You were on to something then. Sometimes harm knows its own healing, comfort, its own intelligence, kindness too. It needs no reason. There is a you telling you a story of you. Listen to her. Where do you feel anxiety in your body? The chest, the fist, the dream before waking, the head that feels like it's at the top of the swing, or the clutch of gut like falling and falling and falling and falling. It knows something. You're dying. Try to stay alive. For now, touch yourself. I'm serious. Touch yourself. Take your hand and place your hand somewhere on your body and listen to the community of madness that you are. You are such an interesting conversation. You belong here. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart, pressing your thumbs in to feel your heartbeat, your personal pulse. And take a deep breath of gratitude, sending that gratitude from your heart out to all the cells in your being. Thank you all for joining me for practice today. Journey into your day, appreciating the company you keep with yourself. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.